women in Europe dress differently, and which makes them all that more attractive. And it's certainly they don't think anything about wearing a pair of tight leather pants and knee-high boots, and they're incredible looking, and it's not what you typically would see here in the States, but put in their surroundings, it's very natural, and they're just they take great pride in making themselves look beautiful, and they certainly do.
Is this Nick?
Hey, what's going on, Johnny?
Nick, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Speaking of nice, Nick was on our dual tour. He was at all the cities, and he's an extremely nice guy, too nice of a guy. And, tell us about your experiences, Nick, a little bit, if you would.
Oh, well, just to let the guys know, you and I had conversation before I went. Just within 2 weeks, I decided to go. Last minute, I was a skeptic. I was not going to go over and fall in love, and I was not going to bring anyone home. I was going simply for a European vacation. I figured there'd be a group of guys and a lot of hot women, just go over and have a good time. Could not believe the concentration of absolutely gorgeous women that were everywhere. We got there. I hadn't slept but very little over there, so I was pretty tired. When I got there, I was wide awake. That first night there, I could not sleep because I was so excited for the next night's social. Beautiful women everywhere. And I was on a dual tour, went to 6 cities, 6 socials. I don't know exactly, how many women we were introduced to in those 6 socials, but I'm sure it was in excess of 1,500 or so, or in that ballpark. I was pretty reserved even along the way. I wasn't going to open up my heart. Not unfortunately, it's fortunate that I did. I met a couple of individuals, and they were actually on the second tour. Actually, we have had many emails back and forth, and I will most likely meet up with her, in which her parents are flying there to take English lessons, and I'm most likely going to be flying back for 10 days on. Well, I really did need to come back because I had financial obligations, and I have obligations to my son. It was necessary for me to come back, but at the same time, airfares are going up for the summer here, so it's a bit of a concern. But the thing is when you find somebody of that caliber, we're talking women that are beautiful inside and out. They're intelligent. They have feelings. They're human beings just like we are. They take good care of themselves. They dress nice. They're feminine. They're very gentle and kind. I found the ones that I got, attached to are very gentle individuals. What can you really put a price tag on that? It's worth the money. I would be a fool not to.
And Nick and I, not only, did you get to meet all these beautiful women and you had all these wonderful experiences, but you and I got to share a berth in a train together overnight, didn't we?
We did.
Nick got stuck with me on the train ride, and you haven't lived until you've done the overnight Ukrainian train. We rode the Ukrainian rails, and it was very interesting, wasn't it, Nick?
It was. I'm glad. It was just, a little more culture. for us. And I'm glad for that experience. I'm happy for that experience, and I'd do it again that way.
Interested? Learn more at... If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.